Hey y'all, I'm doing a D&Co box today. This is my very first one. I'm super excited about this company. This clothing box is curated specifically for plus size women. So how could I not get into this? If that interests you guys, stay tuned. All right, so D&Co was probably second on my list whenever it came to subscription box unboxing. I loved watching all of the Stitch Fix unboxings, and my second favorite as far as watching YouTube videos, seeing what people got, was probably D&Co. I thought there was a really good variety. All of these boxes kind of have, I don't know, a system to them, a lot of similarities. So basically, you order a box, and whenever you do that, you fill out a styling survey. Some of them are super in-depth, some of them are like Dating West is really pretty basic. I felt like D&Co maybe is not quite as in-depth as Stitch Fix, but it was right on the money. So I'm hoping that my clothes are tailored toward my likes. We shall see. The second step to all of these is that you get the box in, which is the step that we are currently in. So once the box comes in, you open it on or off camera, totally your choice. Then comes the third step, which we are approaching, and that is deciding which pieces you love. And like step 3.5, which is one of the best, is the things that you don't love magically go away, typically via USPS. With D&Co, you typically have 5 days to send things back. I think that's kind of the norm. Stitch Fix is a little bit less at 3. And probably the most important step to all of these boxes is giving feedback. Because they have stylists, some of them even have algorithms as opposed to stylists, but I think that most of them do have humans doing this. It's good for them to know what you liked, what you didn't like. Sometimes there are aspects of things that you got in that you just love, but there's another part that just didn't work well for you. Sometimes you'll get something that you love, but it's the wrong size and you can't exchange it because it's not available. And I wouldn't want them to think, oh, okay, well, she hates crop pants because the crop pants didn't fit. So giving feedback and making it as specific as you can is a super important step. As I said, they cater toward the plus size woman. I have seen D&Co advertisements on my Facebook for years before I would have ever considered a styling service. I think some of the clothes are amazing. Honestly, what made me decide on this box was this red leather jacket that was in the previews, and it was something that I was able to choose. And one thing that these boxes sometimes have in common is a styling preview. Not every box offers one, but I really love when they do. Stitch Fix has one where they give you 10 items and you choose up to 5 of those. D&Co, this is actually really interesting because it changes day to day. There is a selection, and so on the styling plans, which I'll go over in just a minute, I have a 7 item a month styling plan. So I'm able to choose up to 5 of those items. And they're sometimes okay, sometimes depending on what you're looking at. But I have noticed that if I go in a couple days later, there's new stuff. For my next box, I've gone in and I've added a couple things, and then I've gone in later, I've taken one away, I've added something else. I'm sure that at some point there's like a stop and they're going to just send me whatever I have on my styling card. With that preview, that lets you kind of co-style yourself per se, and hopefully you'll get something that you just absolutely love. So with Dia, there are 3 separate styling plans. So the first is actually the one that I'm on, and that's getting 7 items a month, and that is a $30 subscription. The second is 5 items a month, and that's a $24 subscription. And then the third is 3 items a month, and that's an $18 subscription. Now, all of these have that styling fee credited back to you if you purchase at least 1 item in the box. And so I felt like the best bang for my buck was going to be the $30 and getting 7 items, because the chance of me loving something in here when I have 7 as opposed to 3 is much higher, and I can't imagine many things being under $30 in any styling service box. So with that comes free shipping, free returns, and they have a buy more, save more program. I don't know all of the specifics, but it can be up to 35% depending upon how many items you keep in the box. One of the bonuses of being a member of this service is that there are special sales and there are special bonus boxes that you can get, and you actually can get these styled for free. All right, since we're on the second step of the process, like I talked about earlier, actually getting the box because it came in, I think that we need to get on to the third step, which is deciding what I love. All right, so without further ado, Dia box, here we go. All right, I've got a big note here. Here is my magical disappearing bag that will take away everything that I don't love. I have a 15% off my next Dia order whenever I sign up for their text. And you know, I had read that it's 35% off, but it looks like this is saying that I get 30% off whenever I keep everything. So we shall see. Oh, wow. Okay, so my merchandise total is $513. Okay, we're gonna have to see. There better be some really good stuff in this box. With the planned fee that I paid to get my 7 items a month, it is $30, which would be credited back. And then if I happen to keep everything, then they'll take off 30%, which is $153.90. So we shall see. Oh, look, I have a free gift from Dia & Co. That's very nice. All right, it looks like my free gift is a hanging makeup bag. Very cute. I like these colors. This is the piece that had me. So it said that it was vegan leather, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Is vegan leather what we used to call pleather? Because I don't know if it's just the politically correct term or the better term, or if I'm being insensitive by asking. I don't know. Y'all let me know. So this is a red biker jacket. It looks really awesome. Look at these stitching details. I cannot wait to try this on. This is the piece that probably has me sold. All right, this is a denim jacket. I would actually say this is a chambray shirt. It has a lot of embroidery going on. It feels, it doesn't feel super trendy to me, but I need to try it on and we'll see. My daughter actually just got a really cool pair of embroidered denim jeans that this kind of reminds me of, but for her it just seems super youthful, and I don't know that I'm getting that feeling from the shirt. The embroidery is really nice. It's kind of a chenille stitch. It has buttons that cover a zipper. So we'll see. We'll definitely give this a try. This is by Mary Sky and it's a 3X. All right, this is a blue maxi dress. So I think I chose 3 items from my stream or preview. I chose the bootcut jeans, the biker jacket, and then this dress. It looked really cool on the model. So we'll see. It seems pretty simple. It's by Adorn Women and it's also a 3X. Oh, I love the material in these. It's a super thin denim. I buy all of my jeans at Torrid, and I like the cut, but sometimes the denim is so heavy. At least my last pairs that I have, and so I would love a lightweight denim. This is by Molly and Isadora. It's a 22W boot cut, and interestingly enough, the tag on the inside looks like it's cut out. There is another tag over here that says Molly and Isadora. That's interesting. So we'll have to see. Boot cut, jeans, very light, actual denim, very light denim. Oh goodness. This is a Marie Sky denim skirt. It looks much shorter than I'm probably comfortable with, but I will definitely try it on for you. There's some distressing down here that I don't know how comfortable I am with either. And it's kind of odd. So the distressing, I guess, because the denim is elasticized, the distressing kind of bounces back. But maybe interesting on. We'll have to see. We shall see. This looks like it would be a beautiful work top. It's very sheer. I don't know if you can see through it like I can. It almost looks like a romantic gown, like a robe, a wedding night situation, very flowy and lovely. But That's of course not what it is. This is by City Chic and it's an extra large. I'm imagining that that's probably a plus size brand and the extra large really means something equivalent to a 22. I don't know. But it ties on the side. I have so many shirts that tie on the side. I think that sometimes with plus size, they like to give us a sash as an accessory, and it's a super common accessory. So many of my shirts have ties. So last but not least, oh, this one feels really nice and satiny. And this one also has a tie. It's got a sash that looks like this one is detachable. This is by City Chic. It looks really similar to the last one. There's a little more structure to it, and it's long. It has cuffed sleeves. There are 3 little covered buttons down here on the sleeve. There's some gathering at the top, and then there's also some good gathering right here at the bust. I feel like there's some pretty pleats. This detail kind of bothers me on some shirts. It's like whenever it pops out, it just has a serged hem right at the end, and I guess they do that because it doesn't have a lining, but I have found that when wearing them, sometimes it comes out and I feel unpolished. So we'll see what it looks on, and if it has enough gather, I'm sure it'll tuck in and it will be wonderful. So that concludes our unboxing of my very first Dia & Co. I am pretty excited about a few pieces. I will have to wait and see on some others. What are your thoughts? All right. Hey, okay, so we're on to the try on. I just got these pants. These are a 22, and I do like them. They're a super thin material. They don't feel like they would get hot. I think they do decent things to the bootay. They are a smidge tight in the waist. I'm worried that in a top like this, that if I'm not being careful, it'll show a little not fun little muffin top. I do like them. They are probably a little higher waisted than I normally get. I mean, they are almost at my natural waist. But they're boot cut. I just put on little Amazon basic flats, not boots. But I don't like anything that's just too tight around my ankle. I have some pretty big calves, and these are not even touching them, which I think is awesome. All right, so let's put this with a little, they called it a denim jacket. I would call this chambray. It does feel good. Like I said, I'm in Houston. I know I say that a whole lot, but I just want to give you some perspective. It's interesting because I've been watching some videos where people are in the Northeast or whatever, and they will talk about how it just snowed, and I'm like, it snowed? It's like mid-April. We're basically in near full-fledged, you need to be inside. So let's see. So I like the way this feels, but I'm not wild about the way that it looks on me. I just think that it looks kind of like it's from the 90s, and I think the 90s are in, but it looks old to me, and maybe that is the point. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I don't know any cool things to do with it either. So there's some neat embroidery. It goes up and down the sleeve. All right, I just put a Tory cami on to try on this red moto jacket. This is by City Chic. There are a lot of things by City Chic. I'm not actually very familiar with that brand. Okay. This is kind of cool. It might be too cool for me. I have heard that you don't want things to cut you right at the waist. So normally I have my waist either really high or like below my hips, but I don't know. I think that this is pretty neat. It's got some neat stitching. Can you see that? That's almost in a suede, I would say. So this says vegan leather. I don't know about y'all, but we always called this pleather growing up. Pleather was not desirable, but now it is vegan leather, and I want it. I think sometimes rebranding is basically the thing. So I'm also super happy about these pants. They are 22, like I said. In January, I got into a 28. I am really working on self-image. I'm working on slowing down, and I feel comfortable. I still have a ways to go, but I'm working so hard on just being happy with where I am right now. I am so used to looking forward and thinking, okay, well, whenever I lose 40 pounds, I'm going to do this. Whenever I get into this size, I'm going to do this. I want to live my best life right where I am. And I want fabulous clothes that fit me right where I am. And that might mean that I need this red moto jacket. All right, it seemed pretty sheer, but I think it's doing well. It really does look like a very romantic top. Like, ooh. I think that it does neat things. I don't know. It's totally work appropriate, but I do wonder. This is already kind of coming untied. I really, really do like it, but it's very sexy, I think. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'll show my husband. All right, I really do like the draping on this. The arms are a little bit huge, and I kind of love it. Earlier, I said that I was worried about this this kind of serged hem. It's definitely not a raw hem. It's just, it's just serged. And I think that it sits in far enough to where it's not going to be a big deal at all. This is a completely loose tie. I don't know whether it's going to look best to go over here on the side, in the front, totally away on the back. I wonder what the shirt looks like without it. So this is what it looks like without the tie. I don't know whether it needs it. I guess I think that maybe it would go best right here. This is a faux wrap to where it looks like it's wrapped. There's no way during a business day that this bow is going to stay centered in any way, shape, or form. Unless I put it in my back. It might then, but it's going to move around. It's going to be like, so this is totally faux. It's separate, but it is sewn here at the waistline. I really like the way the top is gathered. And I don't know if it came between the pink and the cream, which I actually like better. I think they're both very romantic. They're both very flowy. They're perfect for this hot weather and this upcoming season. I think they are both professional. Like I've told all of my stylists, I have a very client-facing job, so I need to look the part, look well put together. It can be jeans as long as they don't have any holes in them, but looking nice is the key. Okay, y'all, take 4. Like, seriously. I filmed this while I was filming everything else, and there was a space issue, so I had to, clear it off, and I didn't realize I needed to refilm. I did. And then I refilmed it, and I was blurry for like the first 30 seconds. I mean, very, very blurry, which I hope isn't happening now. And then I just got home from work, totally the next day, and I filmed it without my earbuds in, which are essentially my microphone. So, newbie issues. I'm gonna get these all ironed out so that future videos are amazing. All right, so this dress is okay. I don't love it. I definitely don't hate it. It just doesn't make me feel good, and I really want all of my clothes to make me feel good. I think that this gathering is very pretty, but I wish that it was just a smidge lower, and I can pull it lower, but it's gonna slowly right up. And that wide band does go all the way around. There's a zipper in back. I did not use the zipper to get in and out. I didn't think that it was necessary. This is called a shirt tail dress. On the model, it looked like there was much more of a difference between the front and the sides. Like, to me, it kind of looked like it came up here and then it dipped down low. And it's not a height issue because I'm like 5'10", so I'm, tall. And also, definitely not wearing shoes, because one of the beauties of being able to try everything on in the comfort of your own home is that shoes are completely optional. All right, so let me know what you think of this. I like that it doesn't gape. I love the color. Like, I wouldn't just choose something in navy, but navy is normally a dress that kind of chooses me. Whenever we're looking for formals, like for weddings or like my husband's Christmas party, I normally go in looking for red because red is my favorite color. And I try it on in red, and then I normally go with navy because it just like unequivocally looks better. So that's this dress. I can't wait to hear your opinions on this and all the other outfits, and let's see what we decide. All right, it was a thought, but I don't know that they pair well together. I really like the look of this jacket. It makes me feel like Ooh, super awesome. But I think it would be very, very hot. I think maybe that's the point of leather, certainly of a vegan leather, but what are your thoughts? I'm gonna probably try this on like 3 more times and ask your thoughts because I like it and I'm debating. All right, thanks. I am 100% not cool enough to wear this skirt. But the jacket's cool, and so I thought I'd put it on with it. I am uncomfortable. I feel like I'm wearing not a lot. So here's the distressing. I'm gonna turn around and I'll make sure to watch the video in case you guys can see my undies. Okay, so this is a very stretchy denim. I could see it being comfortable. If maybe it was a little longer, I felt more comfortable with my legs. I don't know. And I have no idea what kind of shoes you wear with a skirt like this. Clearly I don't have one. I pretty much wear tennis shoes and flats. Tennis shoes and flats and flats and tennis shoes. That's kind of what I do. So I need some more shoes. I wear a size 12 in shoes, and so I'm hard to fit all over. So I'm hard to fit in clothes and I'm hard to fit in shoes. But these boxes seem like they've got the clothes thing taken care of. All right, let me know what you think. I need to go get some Mexican food and have some margaritas in order to feel comfortable with this. But the problem is that I've got to have the margaritas first so that I can put the skirt on. You please let me know your thoughts. I'm pretty sure this is going back. I don't even know that I'm gonna go show my husband this skirt. All right, let's talk Dallas. So I actually left the motorcycle skirt on because it's about to go back. And I wanted to experience its last few moments here at my home. So let's talk dollar bills, y'all. All right, so the denim skirt is $62. It is a size 22. It by Mary Sky, the Sarah Frey denim skirt. I think that this is a perfect skirt for someone, maybe someone who is in their 20s or younger. I think this would be awesome on a college campus. I am 40 and it's not for me. There's just not enough skirt. Have y'all seen Bridget Jones where he's like, Jones, where is skirt? That's what I feel like. So I want to know, where is skirt? I love skirt at home. Next we have the ivory top, my negligee top, and this is $76. It's beautiful. Interesting, this Chic City, this is an extra large. So again, sizes are kind of meaningless. I'm imagining that City Chic caters to plus sizes. You know, Torrid kind of does that with like its jeans where you're I guess most of it's clothes, you're a 2, 3, or 4, and so the sizes are kind of arbitrary. So my next thing says that it's Mary Sky, which has to be this. It says that it is an olive green Catalina embroidered utility jacket. So it is an embroidered utility jacket, but it's not olive green. It is totally like denim colored chambray. So it's pretty. I want to like it. Like I said, it's got some beautiful detailing, but I'm afraid that you're gonna go back. It is, like I said, Marie Sky. It's a 3X. This is $94. It is almost the most expensive thing in the box. These denim jeans are by Molly and Isadora. They're $73. They're boot cut. I thought they fit well. They were comfortable. They were lightweight for here in Houston. These might be a winner. They're $73. I think I just said that, but I don't mind paying, money for a good, nice fitting pair of jeans. Lastly, by City Chic is this red moto jacket. This is $97, and it's really the reason that I got this box. The downside, the upside is that it's obviously cool, possibly too cool for me, or definitely too cool for me, but I can still try and live up to it. The downside is that even trying it on, I was hot. My arms started sweating. I typically get hot anyway whenever I'm trying things on, so I think I want to try it without lights and in some natural, less stressful environment. We will see. You're beautiful. I want you. We shall see. And the last thing is this London Times shirt tail Destiny maxi dress. I think that this was really pretty. This is in navy. I'm gonna watch the video back and see what I think. If I'm being honest, I probably am looking at the moto jacket, the navy dress, the jeans, maybe one of the tops. I'm going to look and see what I think. I couldn't tell from the video, looking in the mirror, if they were too sheer, what the thoughts were. I was comfortable in them. We'll see. I know that the skirt and the chambray or olive green jacket are going back. So looking at final numbers, the merchandise total is $513. Wowza, that is high. My planned fee was $30. I paid that up front. Styling fee, planned fee, shipping fee, they're all the same. You pay them, it gets credited back to you if you buy something. It's $30. In the event that I bought all of these things, which I'm definitely not, I would save $153.90, and that would bring this box to $329.10. So the sad thing is that $153.90, if I just sent back the skirt and the jacket. All right, so this is $62, the jacket's $94. With that discount, it's almost the same as, like, I would be paying $30 on top of it or something. That is where they get you. We are not actually getting items for free, and we know that, and they know that, but we do it anyway because we love the clothes and we love the service and we love that it comes to our house. So I will ask you what you would choose if you were in my shoes. What do you think would look best on you? And if you are kind, what looks best on me? I also wanted to let you know I absolutely hate these things. You know what I'm talking about? So these hangers are from Costco. I'm sure you can get them at other places, but the Costco ones don't. The black doesn't come off on any of the clothes, and they are game changers. They're slim, and so you can fit more in your closet. And those silky clothes, those little silky blouses, look at this. They don't even like attempt to slip. It's kind of amazing. Just pro tip for hanging clothes. Hey, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching my channel. Please consider subscribing, giving me a thumbs up, continue watching my stuff. I'm gonna keep making the videos. All right, see y'all later. Bye.